Hi there. So, this is a story about how I've saved the world 100 million seconds, and I'm going to show you some little math here and there, give you a basic idea about it. Now, a while ago, I got a piece of mail and a present, right? And it told me that I saved the world 1,000,000 seconds. How's that possible? I don't know how. Did I cut it a lot? So, I get a basic idea about how it. First, we take the viewership data, like how many views we've got. Then we take the engagement data, and we multiply that, all of that, by the compression ratio. And then we get a good idea about how much time I've saved people. So we have something like rooted in time, So, I've created a little bit of a bot here to go out there and fetch it because, well, it takes too much time to do it all myself. So I thought I'd show you each of the individual steps. So, for starters, we've got our little document here. This is the one where it's all correlated. Once we open it up, this will get updated later on. You'll see it's a neat little trick. We've got all the engagement data all the way along here, and we've got it set up so it's syndicated. I still have to download the files, and that's where it gets tricky, because YouTube hates that stuff. You have to do it with each individual video, so I decided to make a little system to automate that process. I'll show you for one, because it takes about a minute to run each individual video because of it. Now, you may have noticed down here, we've got zeros and things like that. That's just because I am on the screen. That's me. And so that's not part of it. I haven't saved any people any time with that. It's more so about the video itself, and that's what I've been concentrating on. And here's a little bit of a time calculator. Each single one of the videos, it shows how many times and days and hours and things like that. But how good is that information if we don't correlate that? That's why we've got here. This is a great thing. It tells us exactly how much time that we've saved. Now, let me show you how it works. See, I have it saved it to that cell before I close. It's sort of a saving way. Now, we use Macro Express, a Robotask. We use Robotask to run this. And this is a fairly basic thing. It goes to the website, downloads the file, grabs the RAR file from it. Now we have to extract this information. We have to put it somewhere where it's usable. And since those are all RARs or TARs, we have to pull this and put it somewhere. So I've got this in a little bit of a delay, about 15 seconds or so that I can copy this stuff and put it to its own little text file. Now, this text file is used as syndicated data so that it gets pulled into that other main time harvest document. Now, we repeat the process over and over and over again because there's a lot of videos. Now, eventually I'll have a PowerShell script all done up there. It should work like a charm, and that'll be great. Now, there's one other thing we have to do as well. Since we've gained the engagement data, that's great to see, but we also need the viewership data. So, create a separate macro just to do that as well. This would typically take a heck of a long time. I don't care if you see what my video stuff are, blah. I've got some stuff I have to atone for. So much time I've wasted with my wasted time. No, I'm not going to say that. But here we go again. This one's a little bit different though. I don't need to copy over the data or anything like that. I just need to take that one file, and I can move it across. Because this is like the main source. So, just create a little bit of a macro to move it across, delete the previous one, and that way we replace it with the latest version. Now, the combination of both those things allows us to get the grand engagement bit. But what good is it? We've got it on a computer. Let's see. We got it in a cell. Now you might be wondering why I put it in that other cell right here. When we close the file, it writes to this specific file, this little cell, so that I can be referencing when it's closed. Otherwise you just get a calculation. So I put a little VBA macro in there just to do that. Now, with all this data, all of it lined up, we have to do one more thing. We have to use it in some meaningful way. So, I created my own Twitter account. I wanted to use it without the fluff, but a rival ended up taking that. So, instead, I've got this document right here. It takes the results. It automatically posts on... Oh, what kind of... My god, why is they showing me that? Anyway, wait. It shows the amount of time that I've saved automatically and puts it up there. Man, I could just run this whole giant process, which takes about half an hour. One press of the button. Not bad. Huh? This is so long. But yeah, through all that, I was able to save the world 100 million seconds. Not bad. Oh, and most importantly, thank you for your time.